Hello, Cancers. It's Liz, the Light Siren, back for your April 2020 reading. I know with everything that's going on in the world right now, everyone's in very different places. Some of you may be quarantined, some of you may be self-isolating, some of you may be going about your day as normal, so just take this as it resonates and apply it to your experience. Also, make sure you check out your other placement readings, like your Moon, Rising, Venus. If your sun doesn't resonate, because sometimes we're dipping into the energies of other aspects at this time. So if this reading doesn't resonate, check out your other aspects. And another quick announcement for the month of April, I'm going to be doing Pay What You Can tarot readings, private readings. So check out the information in the subscription box below. My email address is thelightsirens333@gmail.com. All right, Cancer. Let's get into it. I'm going to get into prayer after I light some herbs up. I got my mugwort, sage, and lavender over here. Keeps the vibe right, keeps me tuned in to my third eye. All right. Om Namah Shivaya, Ganesha, Datura, Woodbit, and Yarn Source, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters, please be with me to advise and guide the collective sign of Cancer for April 2020. If you see any yellow on my fingers, it's from turmeric. Don't worry. Cancer. Cancer, I'm feeling grief from you. I know as an intuitive sign, you're probably very tapped into the collective right now, as I've been. Definitely feeling some grief. Yeah, grief, a little bit of depression. Cancers. Yeah, it's hard when like a whole world event is going on. It's like so much energy to sift through. Try to find ways every day to center yourself and recognize which energies are yours and which energies are coming from outside of you that you're empathing at this time. Journaling can help. Meditation can help, obviously. You know, there's certain herbs you can take. There's a lot of different activities and things you can do to feel more centered every day. Grounding activities like walking outside, touching rocks and trees, walking barefoot, literally talk to a tree, hug a tree. You know, I know it sounds silly, but y'all Cancers are on that Capricorn axis, and you are the earthy water sign there, so the earth can definitely help. Alright, I'm going to pull one major arcana for your overall energy, and then we're going to get into love and career. I feel like a lot of y'all Cancers are just like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I feel like you guys are like, I'm always so introverted and I never want to go anywhere, and now that I'm being told to stay home, I'm like, I want to have a temper tantrum and go out. Like, this is not fair. Wow. Your overall energy is the moon. That's you. So I feel like this group of Cancers that I'm tapping into right now is like very Cancerian. Like, you may have multiple Cancer placements. If not, this is just you being in that space of, you know, you're empathing, you're intuiting, and maybe because of all of the different information that's circulating, you're not really sure what you can trust. And you don't know if you can trust like reality almost. Like, are things really gonna shift? Am I gonna be able to move on? Is it safe for me to feel all these things that I'm feeling? Or, you know, can I trust these feelings? Is this really me? Like I was saying, you may just be empathing so many different people. Yeah. It's a heavy energy. You may also have Pisces in your chart somewhere. I don't know, I just feel like this group is very watery, very intuitive, psychic. You know, also at this time, Cancer, I feel like you're tapping into your psychic abilities even further. I feel like this is a challenging experience, but it's one that's very rewarding. And if you tap into your intuitive energy and use it as a practice every day, like what I was saying, like, meditating and do like a inner outer like intuitive view, like meditate and feel your inside, and then juxtapose that when you focus your energy outwards, and maybe then you can kind of sift through the different energies. Like, I feel like this is a time for us Cancerian types to really dig into our psychic abilities and use this opportunity as a practice to strengthen our abilities, if that makes sense. But it can be very overwhelming, and like if you just need a day to like cry and sit in the bathtub, or like, you know, just read in your bed all day, whatever you need to do, that's fine too. But I also encourage you to use this time to understand yourself more and really dig into that psychic part of yourself that is very apparent in this group. Yeah, I'm feeling some sacral tension too, so I think that doing creative things can really help you at this time to move this energy through. 10 of Cups just popped out. This is also Cancerian energy, but this is one of, this is that 4th house energy directly. Family, home, fulfillment in family and home. So if you're perhaps staying with your family right now, maybe do some kind of exercises with your family, you know, just playing games. You know, maybe it might be a time to dig into some like family trauma and history as well. Maybe there's some conversations and things you need to explore with other family members at this time. But I feel like that card popped out because you can use this time to really dig into your energy and find fulfillment. Even, you know, no matter what your experience is, you may not even have to be self-isolating right now. Maybe in the state you're in, there's no issues, so you can do whatever you want. Either way, this energy is calling out to you, yeah, to dig into some truths, some deep emotional truths, right? With that 10 of Cups energy. There's some deep emotional truths that are coming out, and you're really finding yourself in this time. Okay. I'm like going on and on, these cards are flying out, but I didn't even get into the love and career yet. Okay, so can I get 3 cards for love, please? Thank you. Yeah, some of you need to deliver a message of truth to some family members about how you're feeling. And you're not sure if you can trust it. Like, you're worried that if you talk about it with them, it's going to disrupt the harmony that's there. But, I mean, if you can't be open with these family members, is it really true harmony? Or are you just sitting in your mistrust and you're not willing to make yourself vulnerable? You can only know as much closeness with family members as the vulnerability you're willing to sit in, if that makes sense. Like, you can keep it surface, everything is fine, but that's not going to create a deeper, more fulfilling bond. You have to risk vulnerability sometimes, Cancer. I know it's not fun, you want to stay in your little shell, but you gotta do it. Don't crab up on me. Also, I just want to say it's really cute on this moon card in this deck. There's like little rat guys on it, and I have my little rat friend here. I just thought that was kind of cute. Can I get 2 more cards for love, please? Thank you. I keep, like, getting distracted. There's just a lot going on with you Cancers, like, and I'm feeling so many different groups right now. I'm just, like, rambling. Okay, 3 for career, please. Interesting. Okay. All right. I like how I have to, like, completely stop talking to really be able to shuffle and do my thing. Like, oh. All right. It's not going to be perfect. Says the Capricorn. All right. So for love, we have the 10 of Wands. So something's been really building with someone in your life. Something is meeting its fruition in terms of passion, in terms of creation, sexual energy. Whatever relationship this is, you feel like you've pushed it to its max, and now it's like, what next is what I'm hearing. The Devil. So like I said, you are on that axis with Capricorn. So if you're not associating yourself with a Capricorn, this is that opposite part of yourself. Maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. If not, this is that part of yourself that's wanting to hold on to things as they've been, not wanting to change, maybe being a little rigid and stuck in some conditioning in this relationship. This could also be a karmic bond or a type of relationship where maybe you thought that it was a twin flame, but it's actually more of a soul contracted karmic bond so that you guys can learn some difficult lessons, but you're not meant to stay together. Is this supposed to be reversed, yes or no? No. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you might be associated with someone who is an earth sign. If not, this is this someone coming towards them, or is this them? This is you. Okay. So for some of you, I did hear the clarification that this is you delivering a message of what you want and need, your values, principles, beliefs. This is you recognizing the kind of conditioning, maybe the patterning that's been going on in your relationship. It may or may not be toxic. It doesn't have to be. This Devil card is really just about, I mean, when you think about Capricorn energy, Capricorns, like Cancers, y'all are on the same axis, don't really like change all that much. But with Capricorns, it tends to be more about earthy things, like, you know, maybe someone does the dishes a certain way and then their partner comes in and starts doing it a different way and they're like, what are you doing? My system was perfectly fine. Like, why are you... I'm laughing because that's like something I would do. They're like, why? I was doing the dishes just fine. Why do you have to change the structure? So I feel like this is you delivering a message of like, hey, things have been this way, but I think I might need some changes. Like, we've kind of reached the max of the current energy and how it's been going, and I need something a little different. And you know what? If they're not willing to work with you on this and create the changes you need, then I think it's time to walk away from this relationship, or at least walk away enough so that you both give yourselves the time to really think about whether or not this relationship actually speaks to you. Because that's the thing, is that people can change, you know, people can change. There's no cups here. So this isn't really about the love in this relationship. It's about the foundation, the values, principles, beliefs, and the energy that has been building over time. So for some of you, this has been toxic energy building over time, and you've been able to see the patterns, and now you have to deliver this message of like, hey, this isn't exactly what I want, or I feel like I deserve more. Like, hey, like, you know, I've built up all this anger, resentment, whatever this passion is that's been building. I'm going to let you apply this to your experience. Maybe this could be a completely different situation. For some of you, I'm hearing that the energy's been building up with this person for so long and you just want to express it. And it's almost becoming like a toxic thing within you that you're just kind of obsessing over the relationship, and you know, that's not good for you. But it could be like sexual energy. Like, this could be a friend and you're like, every time you hang out, you're like, I just want to kiss you, like I have all this energy building and I just want to tell you that like I've just been like thinking about you so much, you know. Like, this could be, with this 10 of Wands and the Devil, this could be a sexual thing. But overall, Cancer, what I'm hearing is that there's someone that you need to deliver a message to about what you want and need, okay? We'll get more clarification on that, but I want to go into career. So Judgment in reverse. This is 10-10, right? Big changes. It also equals 20, right? We're in the year 2020. We're entering a new karmic cycle. We're in a new astrological year right now with Aries season, entering a new astrological year. So this is upright. This is like the divine making the call to you, being like, all right, I'm calling you. You better get up and go to war for me, right? Like spiritual soldier. But upside down, this is you not feeling quite ready, or like your purpose hasn't quite come through yet and you're still kind of wondering what it is the divine wants from you. Perhaps you're hearing a call but you don't exactly know what to do with it, or you're just taking this time right now to really go within and get in touch with spirit so spirit can communicate with you, right? But either way, when this Judgment card shows up, this is oh, sorry. This is a sign that your purpose, your destiny is either coming through now, but I think because it's in reverse, it's about to come through. But there's some inner work that you need to do before you can truly hear the call. There's something blocking you from hearing the call, is what I'm hearing. And I think it's this. It's something more earthy. Is this supposed to be reversed? Yes or no? Yes. You may have just come out, this is the Four of Swords, you may have just come out of a period of deep reflection, and going with this Judgment in reverse, it's like you've been introspecting, like it's almost, oh my god, I'm getting truth bumps. I think because I relate to this so much, it's almost like you're like, I've been meditating, I've been doing these things, I've been calling out to God, to source, to the universe, like what is my purpose, what am I here for? You've been thinking about it, but you know what, Cancer, that might be the problem, is you're thinking too much. Four of Pentacles, like I said, there's something blocking you that is more pentacle-like a mind, body, spirit imbalance. Something you're withholding. Something holding on to. It may very well be material possessions. Like maybe you're so focused on money right now, or like the house you want, or like where you want to go. Like you're so focused on wanting certain material 3D things to come through that you can't hear the call, and you're thinking too much. Cancer, with this moon energy here, you need to use your intuition. Okay? Thinking about something incessantly is not going to make you more aware of what you need to do, because what you need to do is just let go of these coins, let go of the devil, this desire to keep things as it's been. You need to change, and what needs to change is something within you regarding mind, body, spirit. So whether that's negative thought patterns, or your desire to make money, you're just worried too much about money, or worried about losing a relationship. You know, these pentacles you're holding on to, it could be a very long-term relationship, because this Page of Pentacles is here. You may be thinking so much about this relationship. That is what this Devil card is associated with this. You're so focused on this devil energy, on your attachment to this relationship, that you're not able to hear the call. But the thing is, Cancer, if this relationship is meant for you, it'll follow through with you with wherever you're going. So you need to let these coins go. Whatever these coins are to you, whether it's material possessions, a relationship, a thought pattern, something mind, body, spirit related, right? Because Pentacles doesn't always mean money. Pentacles is earthy energy. But on the earth plane, what do we have? We have physical avatars, right? Our bodies. What do our bodies do? Our bodies think. Our brain just thinks constantly. And what else do we have in the 3D plane? With our vessel. Our body also houses our soul. That's the spirit. The spirit is present with us on the earth plane. Yeah, mind, body, spirit, that's the pentacle. So I feel, Cancer, that every reading I've done so far for April is people's destinies coming through. But for you guys, there's a block. And I understand, Cancer, that your feelings run very deep. It's easy for watery types to get attached to certain things. So this is a call for you this month in April to really dig deep into your intuition, into your deeper self, right? You have to get a little vulnerable. I know it's kind of scary. My throat's like closing up. The throat chakra is not only related to speaking, to communicating in a 3D way, it's also about listening to spirit, listening to source, right? Open up your throat so that the crown can deliver the message through you. So I think that y'all need to King of Cups in reverse and King of Wands. So this is more of your energy, but this King of Wands here, this is what I'm feeling you need at this time. The King of Wands is not afraid. The King of Cups upright can be a little intimidated by the water below, by the emotion. This is someone who feels deeply but may not want to connect with that side of themselves. This King of Wands has the lizard here, and the lizard represents the shedding of the layers of the ego. This is pure creative force energy. This is related to Leo and the sun. This is very creative, nurturing energy. And if you can dip into that, see this time of introspection as a way to get creative. Use your creative energy to your advantage. Do some art, do some meditating, like I said, anything that will get you in this space of using your energy to be vulnerable and get into that water. Using creativity and passion, understanding that it's play. If you can see this internal work, if you can see this as play instead of something scary, then you'll have the confidence to go within. If you see it as an adventure, this is where you can expand. Just see this as an adventure of expansion, of soul evolution, right? Let go of the fear of vulnerability and just see this as play. Life is not so serious, And sometimes it feels serious, even when things are going on, like what's going on in the world right now. A lot of people are living in fear, but this is also, living in fear and also living in illusions, right? This popped up. This could also be related to the 7 deadly sins, right? What are the 7 deadly sins other than actions created from a place of illusion in the 3D, right? But these are also all, you could see these 7 cups as 7 aspects of the self, also the 7 chakras, right? Seeing the illusions that we have created that maybe have attached to our chakras and made us feel or believe certain things, like if I'm vulnerable and I dig deep into my sacral energy and I let out some deep trauma and use creative energy to explore my internal world, that is going to make me have a mental breakdown, or I'm going to get too emotional, or I'm going to lose it, don't get into that place. Don't let the devil feed you these illusions. I'm hearing waiting for a breakthrough. And again, that's this 4 of Swords in reverse and Judgment in reverse. You've been waiting for a breakthrough, but the breakthrough happens when you go within and you understand yourself deeper. Breaking down these illusions, right? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So much earthy energy for this group of Cancers. This 9 of Pentacles is you. This is where you're going. This is the goal. The goal is to feel self-worth, to feel independent, self-sufficient, self-nurturing. You create for yourself. You have abundance. You are abundant. This is you. This is you on the way to complete fulfillment. This is you being content just being alone. You may be doing some earthy work, gardening, whatever it is, but you feel very, very calm. This card is so centered, grounded, understanding where you're at, where you've been. You've done the work. This is the goal. This is the goal for this month. I want you to use the Nine of Pentacles as a meditation card this month for April. Anytime you feel afraid to go somewhere, if you feel some deep feelings and you need to explore it and you get scared, remember this Nine of Pentacles, that you deserve to feel content, to feel happy, to feel fulfilled, to feel self-sufficient and independent. Feel how powerful you truly are. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Remember, if you want a personal reading, I'm doing Pay What You Can readings this month, so hit me up. Much love and light to you all. Peace.